Oh, I'm telling you. Did you know the Earth was a cheese ball? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. I'm your pal, your friend, Stephen M. Thank you for checking in. And we are going to get into some goofy stuff here today. And by the end of it, you might think the Earth is a cheese ball. Wait, cheese balls? Do you think Melania Trump's like, hey, Dawn, I want to see your cheese? Okay, scratch that. I like cheese balls. Let's not joke around like that. All right, you never been here before? Do me a favor and please hit that sub button. Other than that, we're not going to horseplay. Let's go ahead and get right up into this.
Oh, yeah!
This is why you should stay out of the Appalachians. In 2002, military trainee Trevor Hendricks and his Special Forces team found a bizarre frequency deep within the Appalachian Mountains. But that wasn't all. A disturbing blend of blood and chemical odor filled the air. As they ventured onward, a sudden ambush came. Not from a human enemy, but massive, horrifying wolf-like creatures. It was a brutal, chaotic firefight. Tragically, these beasts consumed 3 of Trevor's squad mates alive in front of him. Trevor and just 2 others quickly fled, narrowly escaping, but their numbers dwindled again as another soldier fell.
So Trevor stood there long enough to watch 2 people get eaten? 2 people, not even one. He watched a whole squad member, his buddy, get eaten and was like, oh man, that was crazy. It starts eating another one and he still doesn't do anything. Like, well, fuck. He's going back for seconds. This is getting nuts. And then decides to get out of there.
Fell during the retreat while getting flanked. Only Trevor and one of his team members survived.
Now listen, hear me out. I know that sounds stupid and like that probably didn't happen. The intriguing part, I'll throw the link up here or the name up here to the whoever made that video on TikTok. The comment section was intriguing. I mean, there was a ton of people in there like, oh, I live in the Appalachian Mountains and don't go in those woods, or be prepared when you go up in those woods. Oh, the dog man. Everyone, like, so many people were talking about, like, they know about it. Like, it's a thing. Oh, dog soldiers. A lot of people, oh, the dog soldiers, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought this was some dumbass shit. I was about to be like, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And then I read these people. I'm like, is this for real? I mean, the woods, man, these Appalachian Mountains, or the whole, it's just so vast. There could be some real goofy shit up in there. I mean, just in Pennsylvania, you get into some of them woods. I mean, not just in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of woods up north, man. You get in some of them backwoods, you're like, woof. Boy, you could lose a body out here, no problem.
Clap if you've ever wanted to kill somebody.
It's a little dicey. Yeah, there could be some dog men running around. You wouldn't even know about them dogs. They don't have tags or nothing. They don't, So, I'm saying. Sounds crazy, but I don't know, bro. I wasn't there, so who am I to say there was no dog men? I'm saying I don't know. Kids, what we're saying is we don't know for sure.
I don't know shit about fuck.
There's a conspiracy theory about your husband. And I feel like I actually just need to bring up the picture that he might be William Shakespeare reincarnated. Well, because look. It's kind of nuts, right?
I thought it was it took seeing the photo for me to go, oh, I should take this seriously.
I did a little digging.
What'd you learn?
So Anne Juliet is a play where what if Juliet didn't die with Romeo? And a lot of it is influenced by Shakespeare's wife, and her name is Anne Hathaway.
That is actually true, and that's wild as shit that would even be a thing. I've heard about this before. I mean, it's a weird coincidence. They're time travelers. We know it's true. They can't even fake the funk no more. I mean, they can, but I don't believe it.
It's weird, right? Hot. We're not commenting on that.
It's like, we're back!
No, it wouldn't. It would be great if it was true, but even if it's not, still kind of great.
I love the...
Hold up, what's that mean? It would be great if it was true that you're married to William Shakespeare. Would be great. It like he's still alive and he's like hundreds of, I don't know when William Shakespeare was alive, but whatever. He'd be at least like a couple hundred years old, I'll assume. And so she thinks it'd be great that he's still alive and he's super old like that, or he's a time traveler, or he never aged, or she goes back in time and is married to William. Which one is great? It's great. Bruh. What the fuck are you even talking about, lady? This is a cover-up. She's trying to divert from listen to the rest. She's trying to divert from the facts that she's married to William Shakespeare.
That your husband
I just love that he's cute. I don't want to like go on about it, but yeah.
The last time we talked, the way you talked about him,
I'm blushing.
and you've been together, you just celebrated 11 years?
11 years married, 15 years together.
15 centuries. 15 centuries she was married to William Shakespeare, and now she don't even want to talk about it. She even said, I don't even want to talk about this because the truth is out there. And then they're gonna have to start digging it more. And Drew Barrymore knew. She's like, yeah, I know about you and William Shakespeare and time traveling and how we time travel and drink adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome?
And they know what they know. They all know. They're sitting there, we're gonna mess with the public. We're gonna act like you're crazy. I'm just joking. It's probably not true. It's true. You know what it is? It is. Kids, it's all true. Every bit of it.
You are fake news.
The darkest conspiracies in the world. There are approximately 1,500 newspapers, 1,100 magazines, 9,000 radio stations, 1,500 TV stations and 2,400 publishers. All owned by only 6 corporations.
True.
GE, News Corp, Disney, Viacom, Time Warner, and CBS.
That should scare the shit out of anybody. 100%. 6 corporations, so, you know, only a select amount of people control every little thing that goes into your noggin. I don't know what we got free left. Me. YouTube, you know, like, but, you know, they're sitting around like, we got to be starting to shut these people up somehow, some way. But that should be alarming.
Is there a conspiracy here to control everything from what we hear, see and know?
I just said
or is this simply just a conspiracy?
How would it be just a conspiracy? Is obviously he's the one that just said it. It's a fact that so many people control this and that. Now I'm sure initially it was probably about the money, you know what I mean? And then they're like, we need to control everything these little goofballs here. It probably all started really because old Adolf Hitler, that was their big thing over there. You know, that's how they conned all those people into doing stuff. So they say, you know what I mean? There's so many different stories on the whole thing, but propaganda, that was their bread and butter over there, baby, spreading that propaganda on, you know? They had people over there acting a fool. So, you know, and then they brought all these Nazi scientists over here in Project Paperclip. I'm sure a lot of you know, and maybe some of you don't, but you know, they wasn't trying to clip off all those Nazis, not smart ones anyways, or have them tried or send them to jail. They're like, shit, we need these motherfuckers to work for us, son. Yeah, damn. Gave them all a job. Next thing you know, we got NASA. Nazis. So, you know, next thing you know, propaganda everywhere. That's why a lot of people think the fake UFO invasion, all that's something was going on over there kind of deal. It's a whole other story, but to think they wouldn't want to control the information. I mean, the mainstream news is nothing but lies now. Nothing but lies. And I'll tell you what, I think the world was better off before the internet and everybody did just have the same information. It was just easier. Everyone was talking about pretty much the same stuff. You know what I mean? Like, there was a thing called water cooler talk, you know, like people at their job, you know what I mean? Talking about the same, did you hear about this going on? Blah, 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 blah. Now, everyone's just all over their map and in their own little bubble, and everyone thinks they're right about everything, and it's just like, it was like just only a few topics. And, you know, the world just flowed a lot smoother. Even if it was all bullshit. You thought you knew what you knew because you didn't realize you were being lied to the level which you are. And if you found out you were being lied to, you just thought it was a mistake. And everything was on the up and up for the most part. Till WMDs happened. WMDs, you know, was the excuse to go into Afghanistan or Iraq after 9/11. They're like, yeah, they got weapons of mass destruction. I know they do. We got to get Saddam Hussein. Even though he had nothing to do with 9/11, we got to get in there and get them WMDs. So they did. 20 years later, still at war with the Middle East. So, kind of had to know then, like, they'll just make shit up to do anything, won't they? And then you start finding out some truths about 9/11. It's like,
fool me once. Shame on you. It fooled me, we can't get fooled again.
For whoever is in here and like records lives and shit. Oh, you know what? Actually, it doesn't matter. I can just save this, hopefully. I just four times I just recorded like a whole video that like of me like trying to just like explain what's going on and like kind of clear up everything. I hate to do this live because I can't, like, I've tried every.
now listen, what you're thinking is, no, I didn't see nothing. What the hell is that? Well, I didn't either at first. And again, I looked at the comments because I'm like, what am I missing? And someone says, watch, she's the only thing that glitches. There's that little glitch and the whole background stays still. So peep it.
For whoever is in here and like records lives and shit. Oh, you know what? Actually, it doesn't matter. I can just save this, hopefully. I just four times I just recorded like a whole video that like of me like trying to just like explain.
You see it? How it was just her. Just her. Oh, play it back.
Video that like of me like trying to just like explain.
So no background, no nothing. Move, just her, just a little. Was that a glitch in the Matrix? Is she part of the Matrix? Like, what was the little? And then she's talking about, I'll try to record all these videos. Now, if we're using logic, she's making all that bullshit up and she's a weirdo and she did this on purpose, because I'd imagine I can do that effect myself, and anybody that edits even a little bit probably knows how to do that. I haven't tried, but I'm going to do it to myself. Try to, right? When I edit this video. If it happened, well, we know we got scammed by whatever. What's her nuts over there? What's her name? Doja Cat. Old Doja Cat. Boy, she went off the rails, didn't she? What a wild lady. What a wild lady she is. I'm sure she's cool to hang out with and stuff. Boy, she went straight squirrel turds on us though, you know? Either way, that's what happened. Glitch in the Doja Cat Matrix.
This video is freaking out people on the internet.
What video?
Why. This man can be seen cleaning a pool when all of a sudden a dark shadow approaches him and gets sucked into his body. Then he starts acting really strange.
Oh, cause it's black. It's cause, dude, big circle. Pause. It's racism. It's cause it's black. Oh, here comes the white savior. Oh, that's a stupid white bitch save you. Oh my god, there's a black person out here and I'm scared. Probably a Trump supporter.
Theory, it is this belief that you are secretly saving the world from this satanic cult of pedophiles and cannibals. Does that sound like something you are behind?
Well, I haven't heard that, but
he's heard that.
Is that supposed to be a bad thing or a good thing?
Yeah.
If I can help save the world.
Yeah, is that a bad thing, lady? You pissed off because he's gonna save the world? Or if somebody was saving the world from satanic kid diddlers, you gonna be pissed off, lady? What's up with that?
World from problems, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to put myself out there. And we are.
Life on a line.
Saving the world from a radical left philosophy that will destroy this country. And when this country is gone, the rest of the world would follow. The rest of the world would follow. That's the importance of this country. And when you look at some of the things that these people are saying with defund the police and no borders, open borders.
I mean, let's be honest, the cops ain't really, they're not doing us a lot of favors. Not a lot. We need to rearrange the funds of the police, because these goons, that's a for me, bro. That's a no for me, dog.
Everybody just pour right into our country. No testing, no nothing. You know, you talk about testing, no testing. Mexico, as you know, has a very high rate of infection. The wall is now going to be next week 300 miles long. Our numbers are extraordinary on the border. And this is through luck, perhaps, more than talent, although the talent is getting it built when one party refuses to allow it. You don't hear talk about the wall anymore. But I will say this, we need strength in our country, not weakness.
He really did just divert that question, though. Like, what's wrong with that, lady? What's the big deal? You got some kind of beef with me not wanting that kind of thing to go on, even if it were? Not saying it is, but if it were, wouldn't you want me to go ahead and take care of that? And she's like, well, I just want to make you sound crazy. He's like, you know what? I'm here to help. Unlike you sitting there in your stupid mask face. Now shut your pie hole. Get out of here, lady.
Came to this hotel, and I think something weird is going on in this room. Just watch the whole thing.
This dude is fucking with somebody. Is this another scam? This is sweeping the nation right now. That was a dog. That's still a dog. That does not look like he wants picked up. Has anyone, kids, just say no to drugs. This is meth. This is the face of meth. That hotel, I'd put $10 on it. It's in Pennsylvania. It just looks. That U-Haul looks Pennsylvania too. It looks it. Okay, what we learned is that was stupid, and just say no. There's that clearly we're just fucking with whoever was in that car sitting there recording. They're like, oh, let me just bloop 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 bloop. I'm gonna walk past like a goofball. That's all they did. A little bit of horse playing.
Yo, back the fuck up! Back the fuck up!
Weird historical facts. Lord Byron, a romantic poet, brought a bear to his college dorm as a pet since dogs were not allowed. Aeschylus, a Greek playwright, allegedly met his demise when an eagle confused his shiny bald pate for a rock, dropping a tortoise onto it. Eagles employ this technique to fracture the tortoise's shell for consumption, but this instance proved victorious for the tortoise. William C. Minor, one of the
victorious for the tortoise.
Writers of the Oxford English Dictionary, chopped off his hot dog, using the pocket knife he used to cut the bound pages of his old first edition book. I guess that's why they call it a dictionary.
I used to call this dude Lord Byron. His name is Byron. His name is Byron Schmel. He had a landscape company. I used to go, Lord Byron, what's up? It's kind of funny as a real person, Lord Byron. So dude cut off his little tallywhacker. That is pure madness. He would do that. His name was C Minor. I'm thinking that we got hoaxed again on this little bit of monotony right here. His name was C Minor, and anyone like, is that C Minor? Pause. What? That's probably some, like, if there's like a porn actor that's like a kid toucher, like an actor that's into kid porn, it's probably named C Minor. That is disgusting. But C Minor is like a note. You think like he was a musician. Is that where they got it? You think they'd give us that information? C Minor. You know, I don't even like saying C Minor. I don't even scratch that. I probably won't, but like. But he cut off his wang. There was a Wu-Tang member of the Wu-Tang Clan. They're nothing to fuck with, in case you don't know about them. It's an iconic rap group from like, they came out in like 92 or something. Check them out. 36 Chambers is the best rap album ever to come out. In my personal opinion. a Wu-Tang member. He wasn't one of the original members though. He was like one of the side project dudes, and there's like 1,000 of those, maybe more. And a couple years ago, was probably 10, 15 years now, I don't know, I'm not keep track of this shit. He cut off his wiener. This dude, I don't know, I think he was on meth or something. I think it happened in LA. He was on like a 3rd story balcony, and for some reason, in a hotel, he just decided to
goodbye,
slice off his ding dong and jump off the balcony. And he lived. He lived. He claimed after like a while, people, you know, he did interviews and shit about it. He wasn't like bashful. He's like, yeah, man, I was sick of these hoes. So I was like, I don't need this no more. Then he woke up and was like, ain't no way I cut my dick off last night. And they're like, bro. Yeah, like, he definitely woke up like, dude, I know I didn't say that last night. Imagine you wake up and be like, did I really cut my... Bro. Talk about ding dong ditch. He ditched your ding dong, bucko. Is out the door. A little, that eagle came by and was like, like, oh no. But he said it grew back. He said it grew back. Not they sewed it on. I'm telling you, he said it grew back like a lizard's tail. Thump. Grew back. And they're just like, come on, bro. You do not got a regenerating wiener. Like, we know you just don't. But that happened. That happened. I wonder if that happened for C minor. We got some minor problems, like you're cutting off your ding dong. Okay, enough of that. No, there's my number one advice I could ever give anybody. Don't, oh, that'd be transphobic. Never mind. Here's my number one thing to encourage anybody. If you even think about wanting to cut it off, you're probably trans, and it's encouraged in this day and age. So it's brave. No one thought he was brave then. So like, that's a new thing. It's brave though. If you want to cut off your ding dong, bravery. You get a little medal, and it probably is gonna say like 6 months in the mental ward or something. But either way, phew.
Uncanny Valley. Do these photos make you feel uncomfortable? This is a phenomenon known as Uncanny Valley.
I mean, what the fuck is this?
Where the human brain senses a face created by eye, which causes serious unease and triggers a distress response.
I mean, I don't know. Does that make you feel weird? Does that make you feel a little... This one, dude. This little mug right here.
Do these photos make you feel uncomfortable?
What's up with...
This is a phenomenon known as Uncanny Valley.
That looks like Bad Luck Brian, but like his slow little brother. What's a Bad Luck? That's Worse Luck Brian. He's Worse Luck. Bad Luck Brian. Worse Luck Brian. He really got the shit out of that motherfucking stick. How does that make you feel weird? Does that make you feel weird inside to see those photos? It makes me feel weird that like why it's more like a why the fuck we looking at this? There's stupid pictures of goofy looking faces that aren't even real. So what the fuck we talk? People just say anything. I swear they say anything anymore, man. So with that bullshit, fucking Worse Luck Brian over here. Oh. Do we think this is real? It says, it looks like, oh, I wouldn't doubt if stuff happens like this all the time, honestly. People are so goofy. You get out there in those woods like there's Appalachian Dogmen. Is that the Appalachian Dogmen? Damn. See, they're probably doing some kind of ritual, some kind of satanic stuff. Like, dude, tell me what you think. You think that's real? I think it's possible. It's possible. What are you even gonna do with that tape if you found it like recently? If it just got discovered or whatever. Even 10 years later, like, what are you gonna do? Like, that wasn't cool to be going on. Easily could be a hoax. The tape looks old. Can you make shit look old like that now? You probably could, huh? You probably could splice in the little timer and all that to make some shit look old. Maybe I should do that. Make fake videos and put them on TikTok that look mad old. This is lost footage from '62, and I don't know. I'll make something absurd up. It'll be some satanic people were. I don't know what 62. Who was president? Nah, we ain't gonna do JFK dirty. We have to go a little bit up the road. I don't even know. I'm theorizing. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. Let me know if you think that was real.
Shut the fuck up in 2024.
The Earth is not real. We have been lied to this whole entire time. Let me explain. Y'all gotta think about it. If the Earth, this was real, why, when you go to outer space and you touch it, you don't fall through? Think about it. How can it possibly be real? See, we have no real proof, but there's more. Watch this. We're living on a cheese ball. Now, I know y'all think I might sound crazy, but there has been no proof of the real Earth. It's not possible for us to be living in just a ball. There's nothing that shows Earth on Earth. Now, think about it with a cheese ball. When the seasons come, why do you see all orange, which is the same color of a cheese ball?
Exactly.
When y'all look into the sunset, what do y'all see? Orange.
It's cheese. The ball sheds its cheese flakes. Like when you touch a cheesy, the crumbs, that's what the orange is that turns the green leaves that color. You know, at first it blends in and then it oranges in and then it's too heavy and it kills the leaves. This kid's onto something. I'm telling you.
Cheese ball. The sun itself, what do y'all see? Orange, a cheese ball.
Cheese ball.
It's 2024. Y'all have to wake up. We have no proof of an Earth, but you know what we do have proof? A cheese ball.
Wake up, America. We live on a cheese ball. I'm bought in. Hook, line, sinker. You know what I mean? Cheese ball it is. All the way. Cheese balls for 2024. I mean, I like cheese balls. So we're on like a Utz. So we're digging down. We're digging into cheese. That's why everybody in Wisconsin wears cheese on their heads, because they know about the. So we're had to start a whole nother group. They got the flat earthers, and then they call them the globers. Like, what do they call them? Globers. So there's really only two: flat earth and globe. Is there a third party to that? There is now. Cheese balls, the cheese earthers. Boy, I feel bad for the lactose intolerant. I don't know what to do about you. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're already here and done with it, so whatever. Cheese ball earth. I'm with it, bro. I'm not doubting this man. He looks like he knows. He looked like he knew what he was talking about. Okay, maybe that was a little cheesy, just like that pun right there. Was that a pun? Or that joke right there? Either way, that is the video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, go ahead and hit like on that button. If you never subbed, hit that sub button. And if you didn't like the video, just keep it moving, bro. Because like I told you before, I don't want no beef with you. That's all, folks.